A message every collector is waiting for. In 15 whole years of being in the space of collecting, I only had a few chances to buy a piece like this.
I'm writing on behalf of my brother who lives in France. He spent 24 years in the French Navy as a Commando Marine from 1978 till 2002. He owns a diver's watch engraved with Marine Nationale 78. Would any of your clients be interested in the watch?
I started writing back to him, wanting to know every in and out about the watch and the history of the owner. To learn about the way these watches have been used, the mentality and the adventures of such line of work. Every time it becomes clear that for them, these watches have been absolute tools for their work. And they show what these watches are capable of. A life of adventures nobody of us desk jockeys ever want to encounter. I have collected MilSubs, Comex and Tudor MNs and spoke to several original owners. Can you imagine working in the dark ocean at 200-meter depth, getting out of a submariner, swimming miles into enemy territory? These watches have been daily companions of a special breed of man with the iron willpower and never give up mentality. Today we mostly see the Submariner as a style icon, but they have been created as a professional tool and played a role in shaping our modern society. After some great talks, the watch arrived in the office. At first glance, this Tudor Submariner MN dating from '78 already looks better than the pictures I've seen beforehand. But it got even better when I saw the included handwritten letter of provenance about his time as a Commando Marine and how he got hold of his watch. The owner spent 24 years as a commando in a variation of units, among Commando Joubert, a direct action group specialized in assault, hot extraction, close-quarter battles and counter-terrorism at sea and on the land. He picked up the watch in the early 90s when MN switched to Casio G-Shocks, and he used it during the rest of his career and adventures travels all after. He picked the MN78 because he was enlisted in 1978. Together with our team member and one of the biggest experts for military Tudor watches, Ross Povey, we checked all the details. At closer live inspection, we noticed that the watch had been part of the southern branch till it landed with the Commando. And we directly started to investigate if it would be featured in the famous service ledgers. Service books kept by the MN contracted watchmaker, taking note of every watch he serviced for the Marine Nationale. But only the watches from the southern base were featured. And yes, the story only gets better and better. It is listed in the service ledgers and we have been able to get a copy. From the original owner, letter of provenance, images of the original owner during his career, plus a copy of the service ledgers. It does not get any better in Tudor MN land. But the watch also shows some more interesting and typical details. As with many Rolex MilSubs, the case is matted, probably done in order to reduce the reflecting in direct sunlight, which of course is important in the line of work these guys did. We have not seen this a lot on Tudor MNs. The original tritium snowflake hands are treated with a gloss lacquer to prevent the lume become brittle during the times this watch was most needed. This is not just the ultimate tool watch, but it's the ultimate Tudor MN. Finding a watch with such a soul and history from its original owner fuels my heart. As an enthusiast myself, I really want this grail to find a perfect home. A home that will understand and cherish its history and where it will live on for many years to come. Find out all the details and further Tudor MN story in our magazine article and check out this grail watch at bulangandsons.com.